Of course, my video is stuck. Of course, because I moved my camera. And now all you see is my backside. Let's fix that for you guys. There, that's much better. Because I was doing things at the last minute, that's why it took me an extra few seconds to come on screen. And so if I move my laptop and that little USB thing gets jiggled up, my camera freezes. But here nor there, happy Monday, full body strength training this morning. You'll need a set of dumbbells. I have my dumbbells plus one extra heavy dumbbell for one of my exercises. And then I have two different bands. Just have a band with handles. This works great. If you have one of the loop bands like this, it's just a continuously, I don't know how well y'all can see that, but it's just a continuous circle band. This works well too. And then some of y'all may have the ones that are a little bit longer. This one I got from Five and Below, so it's about like that size. Relatively thin, so not a lot of resistance, but works perfect for what we're gonna need. And then if you don't have your towel or a band, you just wanna grab a towel. I'm gonna go ahead and start this timer for you guys so we can get going. So you'll just grab a towel when that option gets. So it's only one of our exercises that we're gonna be doing the band, I think. But I wanted to really be able to target back in a way that we don't normally get to target our back muscles. So that's why I wanted to use the band for one of our exercises. So go ahead and start stretching out through your chest. Give me a chest stretch. We're going to start in 90 seconds. So grab whatever equipment it is that you might need that you don't have with you. Like I said, I'm going to use a heavier dumbbell for one of our single exercises that we're doing. It's also targeting back. We're going to do 5 different circuits. Each one has 3 exercises. We're going to go 3 rounds, and it is full body. So we're working lower, upper. We're going to do some core as well. So starting in about 60 seconds. And I'm just going to go ahead and start doing like a chest stretch out, doing some arm circles. I just want to make sure everybody had enough time to get whatever equipment it is that they needed to have for their workout. And remember, we always want to be trying to challenge our body. So if you have multiple sets of dumbbells, some that are lighter, some that are heavier, grab what you have, because you never know where you might want to challenge certain muscle groups. Like your legs can go heavier. Sometimes your chest and your back can go heavier than just your triceps, your shoulders, or your biceps. So always good to have options. And get my hips to pop here. It's usually what happens in the morning time. I got a little poppage going on. Getting old. All right, we're gonna start with feet wide. We're just gonna take some nice deep breaths all the way in. We're gonna go a couple of times and then we're gonna add a squat. So all the way in, breathe all the way up. I want you to stretch to the top and then down, let it go. One more time, all the way up, stretch it up. And then down, we're gonna do that nice deep breath in, we're gonna add a squat. So all the way up, take it down, just swoop down, breathe it right back in, take it down low, all the way up, down, bring it in. So there's no cardio, no jumping in this workout. So if you feel like that you need to get cardio today, now we're just gonna take and do one arm up at a time, doing a little tap. You may want to add your cardio in later in the day, whether that's running or walking, but this will be full body strength training. We are gonna keep it moving though. So you will feel like your heart rate is getting up with the exercises that we have. Reaching all the way up and over, give me a little toe tap. 2, 1, and then feet wide, we're just gonna shift from side to side. I want you to pop that toe up. So as you're shifting from side to side, you're popping that extended leg, pop that toe up, sit into it. Really getting a good stretch here. But about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bringing your feet in together, take a nice deep breath. I'm gonna turn to the side because I wanna do some tip overs. So basically we're just gonna come here and then reaching down towards the floor. And then you will have balance checks. That's okay. And if you need to, you can always take it to the floor. Just sort of have your hands there to touch to give you a little balance check. Couple more here. And then rest. Just give me a couple of knees here. We're gonna take this to a step and high kick. So just step forward. Then give me that high kick here. Almost there, less than 10. And then rest. We're gonna do 2 knees and then 1 squat. So this is all about getting your stretch. So bringing that knee up to chest and then just sort of squatting down low. So you can hug that knee up. Really get a good stretch here. Bringing it down, push through your hips. And I'm just bringing my fingertips down to the floor. So now I'm getting all the way down low. And then rest. Just give me a few hamstrings here and just pulling that foot up. So here, just holding that foot for a second. So we get a good stretch through our quad. And then 1 more, and then take that to some step over. So just stretching out through your hip. Just taking it up and over. 1 more, and then rest. This next one we're gonna do kind of a dead lunge. So we're gonna come down to the floor. I want you to set your leg down. Pull your arms up, feel that stretch right in the front of your leg, right through your hip. And pulling your arms all the way back so you're getting that stretch at the top as well. 1 more. And bring it up. Just taking hands on hips and just sort of push hips side to side. And then bring it around. Doing some big circles here with your hips. About 4 times. And then really just take this over here at bending at the hips and then push through your pelvis. We're gonna start in about 60 seconds. So whatever other kind of stretches you might need to have. So our first 3 exercises, we're doing lunges. We're gonna do an inchworm with a push-up, and then we're doing bicep curls. So we're going 45 seconds each with a 10-second rest in between. So you'll just need your regular set of dumbbells. Get some water. Get ready. We're gonna do forward lunges on these. So you'll just step forward in your lunge. And then from there we got 10 seconds. We're gonna go inchworm with a push-up at the bottom. And then bicep curls. So your forward lunges, just feet start together. Weights are down by your side, keeping your shoulders back, chest up. You'll just step forward and then push back. Step forward, push back. 45 seconds, ready and go. And exercise 3 is gonna be biceps, but if you want to add a hammer curl here and get a little extra bicep activation, that is up to you. So if you wanted to, you could just do a hammer curl right here, but just know you're gonna be doing biceps in this first circuit. seconds. And then weights down. We got inchworm, 20 push-ups. We're gonna walk down the plank, push up at the bottom, walk back up to standing. Going in 2, 1, walk it down. 1 push-up here. You can go down to your knees, and then back up. So if you need to, when you hear, just drop to your knees, give me that push, come all the way back in. But most of you, I think, can do the 1 push-up on your toes. Make it your challenge to try to get those push-ups on your toes. 1 more time. And then rest. We're gonna grab weights for biceps. So remember, at the bottom of this motion, we're gonna keep tension on the muscle. So feet together, palms facing up. I'm gonna slightly stagger my feet. And then just remember, we're keeping tension at the bottom. So you're not just letting it drop all the way down. You do want full range of motion, but you don't want it to rest. "45 seconds. And then we're right back to lunges. And again, if you wanted to add a hammer curl to your lunges, you can. Going 3, 2, 1, rest. We're back to forward lunges, set number 2. You can add hammer curls here as well. Keep working those biceps if you like. Remember to keep your chest up. You want your shoulders right over your hips. You don't have to add the biceps here. That is optional. You got about 15 seconds. And then rest. Inchworm to push up. Walk it all the way down. Either push-ups on your knees or on your toes. Ready and go. 45 seconds here. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Bicep curls. Grab those weights. Palms are facing up. Feet together or staggered. Keep some tension at the bottom. You got it. Doing good. We got less than 20. Stay with it. Keeping that tension at the bottom so you're not letting it just relax. You want to keep it strong. You got it. 5 seconds. 3. And then we're doing 1 more set. You can set your weights down to sort of shake it out. 1 more time, going back to lunges. Going forward. Remember to keep your shoulders over your hips so that you're not folding forward. Just want to get in these legs here. Bring that back knee down towards the floor. And then push away and back up to standing. Push through your heel. Doing good. 10 seconds. And then weights down. Inchworms are next. Push up. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Walk it down. Eight seconds. And 1, rest. Bicep curls. Last one, we got that water break coming up. Feet together or staggered, palms facing up. Biceps. Keep it strong at the bottom. And if you notice, I go a little faster on the way up than I do on the way down, because it's easy to go fast down because you have gravity. If you can fight against it, engage your muscle, think about your biceps. As soon as it gets to the bottom where you feel like it might be starting to just stretch out and relax, you just want to go right back up. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out, get your water. Our band is going to be coming up in this next circuit of exercises. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. So what you'll want to do is with your band, so we're going to grab, just holding both ends. So if you're holding here, this is how you would hold your band so that you're about shoulder width apart. On this band, I'm just going to kind of hold here so my handles are floating, and then holding the other side. So again, I'm a little bit wider than shoulder. What we're going to be doing is we're going to stand this at the top. We're going to hold one arm straight, and we're going to stretch down, and like we're doing a flat pull down. So we'll do one on each side, and then we'll go down. So same thing with your towel. We're doing squats side to side to start. So just holding your dumbbells right up here at the top. We're just gonna squat side to side. So starting 2, 1. So you're just gonna squat, come in, and then squat the other side. Keeping your chest up high. And I'm just holding my dumbbells right in front of my shoulders. And then sitting down as low as I can go. So usually my elbows are hitting the top of my legs. Less than 15. You got it. Three, 2, 1. So grab your band. I'm going to show you quickly with your towel. We're going to do single, single, double. So if you have your towel, you just want to do the same thing. But instead of pulling your band apart, you really got to give yourself some resistance here, and like you're trying to stretch your towel. So single, single, and then I want both arms at the same time. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Keep going. I'm going to switch to the band. I like my loop one the best. So I'm really here with the band. I am pulling and stretching my band apart. With the towel, you just have to Try to almost like you want to pull your towel apart. And then rest. You'll need one dumbbell for this next exercise. This is going to be a dead row. So we're going to do feet wide. We're going to put it right in the center. So we're basically holding a squat the whole time. And we're just going to take this weight, row right towards your center. Down, switch sides. So row, down, row, down. So from the side, I'm keeping my squat position, rowing in towards my center. So I'm just picking up dead weight here, pulling it in towards my center. Keeping that squat position, or almost like a deadlift position. 10 more seconds. And instead of doing a deadlift, we're doing a dead row. And then rest. Set that to the side. Grab your double weights. Squat side to side. And I'm just kind of holding my weights just like right there in front of my shoulders. So my biceps are working a little as I hold that weight. So I'm not resting it on top of my shoulders. I just want to make sure I'm holding my weight. Working the whole body here. We gotta get it where we can. So hold those weights right in front of your shoulders. Engage your biceps while we're working. 10 more seconds. Then weights down, grab your band. We're doing a single, double. Feet a little wide. And that what we're trying to do here is squeeze your shoulder blade and bringing that elbow down towards your hip. So you feel this through your back and then pull apart. Same thing, squeezing your shoulder blades, bringing elbows down to your hip. So we're working those lats. It's an area that's hard to do without machinery or a pull-up bar. So we're finding ways to engage it here by using that band or your towel. Really squeeze through with the muscles. So if you've got that towel, you have to kind of like, almost like you want to stretch your towel apart. Single, double. Squeezing, stretching, and then rest. Dead row is next. So weight right in the center. And then you've got that hinge from the hips, knees bent, pulling that weight right into your center. So you're in like a deadlift position. We're just doing a row. This is why I liked grabbing the heavier weight. So if you don't have a heavier weight, you could always just take and sort of cross your other dumbbells, cross them, pick them up together. To give yourselves a little bit more weight. Almost there. And rest. We're back to our side squats. Round 3. Grab your double weights, feet start together, hold at dumbbells, step out and squat. Five seconds. And then rest. Grab your band, grab your towel, whatever you have. Create that resistance. Feet wide, arms all the way up straight. You want to pull, pull, and then pull. I'm stretching my band apart, squeezing my shoulder blades, pulling elbows down. Same thing on that single, stretching the band, stretching the towel, whatever you have. Ten more seconds. Finish it out. And then rest. You got your dead row. Remember to use 2 dumbbells if you need to for that extra weight. You do want this to kind of be a little heavy. Staying in that down position. Body is over. And I'm just bringing my opposite hand out to the side. And then rest. Set it down. Oh, I can feel my back. Shake it out. Get some water. Get a little stretch here if you need it. We're doing lateral lunges next. We're gonna do a glute bridge with a chest press, and then we're doing some plank hand step outs. So high plank, we're just stepping out wide and then back in. And we're gonna start with a lateral lunge with a shoulder press. So I'm gonna use 2 dumbbells, and I'm gonna hold this one kind of in a hammer position where my palms are facing in. So when I go out to the side, I'm just gonna press on the same side that I lunged. I'll repeat on the other side, and then press. And then we're down to the floor, face up. We're gonna hold a glute bridge, 45 seconds while we do some chest presses. Get ready. So step out to the side, the same side that you step, press, switch sides, and press. If you want to do a double press, you can do that as well. So if you want to do both. Or just do a single. Challenge your body how you need it. So if your weights are super light, you might want to do both at the same time just because it challenges your body a little bit more than the single. Three seconds. And then rest. We're down to the floor, face up. Oop. Not very graceful there. So, palm is facing away. Line up with your chest. We're just gonna pick up, holding that glute bridge, and then add a chest press. So we're holding that bridge, 45 seconds. Squeeze your glutes, and then pushing through your chest with that chest press. Push right above your chest line. Make sure you're breathing. Hold your glutes tight. Push through your chest. Back of the arms should just barely touch the floor, and then push right back up. Like you're trying to push the ceiling off of your chest. 3 seconds. And then rest. Set your weights to the side. We're just gonna flip over. Plank position. And we're just gonna step out right and left. I fixed my headband because my hair gets all crazy. All right. So high plank position, just go wide and then come back in. So you may want to change which hand leads first. You want to do all right side on the first round and then do all left on the next one and then mix it up. Keeping abs tight, hips down. Almost there, less than 10. And then rest. We're doing lateral lunge, shoulder press. Grab your weights, we're starting in 4. Get ready. And I'm just doing 1 press at a time. And then really, like in this position, you really want to be pushed back into your hip. So if you saw from the side, I'm really pushed down into my hip, coming all the way down. So make sure you really are getting into that leg there in that lunge. You still want to push your hips back, get nice and low, and then push out of it. Three seconds. And then rest. Glute bridge, chest press. Let's see if I can do this a little bit more graceful this time. All right. Palms facing away, elbows out. Lift up and hold, and press. Squeeze your glutes, pushing through your chest. This is a great muscle group to try heavier weights if you have them. Doing good. Keep pushing. And rest. Going to plank. Rock yourself up. I almost didn't hear the bell. High plank. Stepping out and in. Did I completely mess up my time? I did something wrong and missed the time there, so I'm not sure where I went over. Unless I just quit 10 seconds early. I'm gonna keep going here. Maybe that was my problem. I quit too soon. So my bad. Sometimes it depends on which speaker the beeps are on. It's hard for me to hear them. So less than 20. Five seconds. And then rest. Shake it out. So we got 1, 2, 3. That's right. We're on pace. So we're doing lateral lunges. Grab your weights. Go when you're ready. So really pushing into that hip. Getting that. It's like a one-legged squat, really. Push into it. Use that heel. Push right into your heel to come back up to the top. So you're fully engaging your leg muscles. Breathe through it. One more. And then down to the floor. Chest, press, glute bridge. Elbows out, palms facing away. Lift up and hold. Push through your chest. I will not stop early this time. My bad. Keep holding, keep squeezing. You got it. You got 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Rock it up and over. Taking it to plank. Getting our core going. Stepping out in that. I hear you, Snickers. I hear you. Snickers is like on the other side of the door, staring and complaining. You're almost there. We got about 10 seconds. Keep those abs tight, hips down. And then rest. A little stretch out here. Stretching through your shoulders, through your chest. Get ready for our next circuit. We're gonna start off with a combination move of a deadlift and a front raise. Then we're gonna do some renegade rows and then overhead triceps. So I wish I'd pulled out my other 15. Oh, wait a minute, we're doing front raise, so never mind that. So deadlift, we're gonna do feet a little wider than your hips, but not much. We're gonna keep legs mostly straight, weights close to your body. Straight legs, we're gonna come down towards your ankle or your toe, come all the way to the top and squeeze. We're gonna go right to a front raise. So from the side, just straight leg, come in, squeeze, and lift. So on that front raise, you'll need to squeeze your abs in. So you make sure that you're not pulling your body back as you try to lift. So keep your core tight. Straight lift here to the top, and then deadlift to the bottom. And then if you need to, your weights are too heavy or you just can't do it without swaying, do one at a time. Less than 10. And then rest. We're doing renegade rows. So on plank position or on your knees. So if you're on your knees, you'll just start here. You're gonna row back one at a time, keeping your core tight, pulling back. Shoulder blade is squeezing here, squeeze back. And then that extra core activation, working your back as well. Get your feet a little wide, and you're just gonna row back, right and left. You still want your hips to be down. Core is strong here. This is 45 seconds. So if you want to start here and then finish up here, you can. Or do a combination. So maybe you're doing a couple on each side on your toes, and then you're taking it down to your knees. So lots of options there. And then next up, we're doing overhead triceps. So I'm just gonna take both weights, stick them together, take them to the top. You want your arms right by your ears, bending at the elbows, keeping elbows in tight, bring your weights down behind, and then pushing our way through. Walk it around. I need another sip of water. Try to keep your arms pulled back so that your arms are right by your ears and that your elbows are not in front of your face. Keep your elbows pulled in. Abs in tight. 5 seconds. And then rest. Shake it out. We're going to deadlift, front raise. So just a little wider than hip, keeping legs straight, bring it down, and then lift. From the side, straight legs, keeping your back flat, pull your shoulders back. So it's not like you're trying to reach necessarily your hands to your toes. We want to work our hamstrings here, so we want to push your hips back. We want to keep our back flat. So and then push through your heels, squeeze your glutes, So on this movement, you should feel this in your hamstrings and your glutes. And then just go as low as you can without rounding your back. And then rest. Renegade rows. Remember, you can do a combination of being on your toes or taking it down to your knees. You just want your feet a little wide here, hips down. Squeeze back. You're doing great. Try not to rotate here as you twist, so you don't want to be pulling your body to the side. You want to keep your hips square to the floor. You got 5 seconds. And then rest. Oh, shake it out. Triceps are next. Feet wide. Glue your weights together. Arms all the way up. Then you should feel your arms right by your ears. Elbows are pulled back. Feeling it right through the back of your arm. Push through it. Take it down to one weight if you need to. Keep pushing though, keep pushing. You got it. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set it down, shake it out. Got one more set to go. So just let it go here. Deadlift, front raise. Get ready, feet wider than hips. Pulling your hamstrings down to the bottom. Lift straight up here. Keep your core tight so you're not swaying back. Squeeze your glutes. And then rest. Renegade row. Remember, you can be on your toes. Take it down to your knees. Do a combination if you need to. Ready and go. Keep those hips square. Almost there, we got less than 10. And then rest. Shake it out, we got triceps. We're gonna finish out with some core work. Get ready, all the way up. Sticking those weights together. Arms are by your ears, elbows pulled back and together. Keeping core tight here. Working through the triceps. Make sure you're feeling it in the right places. Arms should be pulled back, elbows up. Keep your elbows pulled in together so they're not flared out to the side. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Set it down. You are finished with your weights. We're gonna do some core work coming up next. We are gonna start with a plank shoulder tap, and then we're gonna be doing a side plank knee. So on that one, we'll have one knee on the ground. We're just gonna bring knee into elbow and work our obliques. We're gonna start with shoulder tap first to start. So go ahead and get stretched out if you need to, do some crosses. This is all core. With those plank positions, you're always working really your whole body, because we've got our chest involved, shoulders, biceps, triceps, legs, glutes. So if you're keeping your body nice and strong in that plank position, you'll work your whole body. Shoulder taps, I want your feet a little wide so that you're keeping that core nice and stable. Try not to rock. Just tapping shoulders. You can go as slow as you need to. Pick up the pace if you need to. Just remember, we're not rocking our hips back and forth. So if you feel like you're really rocking too much, take your feet wider. It helps stabilize. So if you notice, if you bring your feet in together, you get more of that back and forth switching with your hips. If you take your feet a little wider, pull your core in tight, try to force your hips to not move. And then rest. We're just gonna turn on the side. We're gonna be one knee down, one leg extend. We're gonna come up, hand up, and then we're just gonna bring in a crunch. So squeeze in and crunch, squeeze in and crunch. Really squeeze in your obliques here. We gotta do the same thing on the other side, and then we're back to shoulder taps. 15 seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. I'm gonna turn over this way, and we just got that leg bent here, arm up, top leg straight. Want to squeeze and crunch. Almost there, 15 seconds. Take your time. Really squeeze your abs here. 2 seconds and rest. Ooh. Shoulder taps, round 2. We're almost there. 2 more rounds to go, and that's it. Remember, feet wide here. Try to keep your hips from twisting. Doing good. We got 8 seconds. And then rest. We're going back to that first side, wherever that was for you. And then just starting from the side here. Lift up and squeeze. You got it. More than halfway there. Squeeze your obliques. Crunch in. We're almost there. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Switching sides. Get ready. 2, 1. Less than 10. We only have one more round to go. And then rest. One more round to go. Last time through, shoulder taps. Get ready. And go. Last time through, this is it. Last set. We'll cool down and let you start your Monday or whatever day it is that you might be watching this workout. I know some of my 5 a.m. girls are a day behind because they're still going at 5 a.m. and that is awesome. And then rest. Going back to your side plank. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds. And then rest. Switching sides. Two, one. Last exercise. Almost there, you got 15 seconds. And then rest. Bring it down to all fours. We're just gonna take this down into child's pose. Reach your fingertips forward. Nice, good stretch through your back, through your glutes. Deep breath in. Into the center, up on all fours. We're going to take this up to a downward dog, so come up on your toes, lift the knees up, push down into your heels, drop your head.
And then relax. You're just gonna take and lower yourself down to the floor. Relax your feet, take yourself up to upward dog. Hold that chin up. Stretching out through your abs here, through your hip flexor. And then bring it into the center. Come up on your toes, hands down by your knees. We're just gonna take yourself to standing. Go down up nice and slow. So one vertebrae at a time, getting that hamstring stretch at the bottom. Big deep breath in. Exhale, bring your arms behind. Stretch out through your chest. Oh, feels so good to get that stretch at the end. Stretch out through your neck as well. And then relax. One arm across the body, stretch out through your shoulder. I think I'm getting y'all just done under the hour mark. So finish out whatever stretches you need to. If you have to cut out early, I understand. Just stretch as you go. Bring both hands up, drop down behind. Stretch out through your triceps. And then bring it all the way up. We're just gonna do a quick little quad stretch, so grab onto something if you need to. And then stretching out through your front of your leg. Push through your pelvis. And then get the other side. And then feet together, take a nice deep breath in, bend at the hips and take it down. Stretch out through your hamstrings. And then roll it up. Pull your shoulders back, shoulder roll back, just let it go. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Putting my thank you screen on. Bye guys. Take your sweaty selfies. I want to see them. Give me a thumbs up. Like this video. Have a great day.